See the empty parking lot behind me? That's because for today's adventure, we're going to explore an abandoned mall. At least it's mostly abandoned. There's a Kohl's and a Bass Pro Shop attached to it, but the mall itself is completely empty. Hello everyone, Cashew here. Welcome to my channel of adventure. Today we're going to be exploring Cincinnati Mall. I think at one point it was called Force Fair Mall. We're here in Fairfield, Ohio, and from what I've been told by some of the people who live here, the security does not like vloggers coming here. So hopefully the sound quality will be okay. I'm going to have to take my external microphone off so I'm not so obvious. So wish me luck, and I hope you enjoy this adventure because the story starts here. There are signs of neglect, that's for sure. At first I thought I couldn't get in, but they did have one door open. Okay, as we enter, it's an eerie feeling. Here's a directory with no place to go. Not using a microphone externally, I'm just using my camera's microphone, automatic. So hopefully you can hear this. You can see absolutely nothing here. There is the Bass Pro Shop Outdoor World, which is on the other side of that glass, but there's no longer an entrance from the mall. And before the mall closed, this used to be several different restaurants, but none of them ever seemed to make it. And this was the last store to close, I believe. Babies R Us. And Babies R Us still has its advertising. This definitely has kind of an 80s look to it. As you can see, most of these stores have absolutely no remnants of what it once was. Most of the lighting that you see here is natural lighting. There is a few lights here and there. So you see this was originally meant to be a very posh, high-end mall. Stores like Macy's and Nordstrom's. But even on day one, not all the vacancies were filled. It looks like some vandals have been here. Coming upon the food court now. I believe their intention was to make this a one-stop shopping establishment. The mall is starting to show some signs of deterioration. You see a little water damage here. I think the information people are wanting is what happened? Why did this place not succeed? I find it very interesting when places close down, what they choose to take with them and what they choose to leave behind. This fish looks pretty good. And this one's starting to show the wear of neglect. There are elevators here, but I don't think they work, and I'm not going to try to find out. I'm not sure if you can see it, but this is a stop operation order by the Ohio Department of Agriculture Amusement Ride Safety Division. And it's dated 2016. And this is unusual. The ride that was given an order to no longer operate is still plugged in. Here's part of the food court. I was talking to one of the mall walkers here, and he said that he remembers being here in '89, and it was pretty thriving, and then came back a few years later and was pretty shocked to see that this place looked almost like a ghost town. He also was telling me that Bass Pro Shop, which is still here, was planning on moving and relocating, but due to zoning issues, they decided to stay here instead. So there's Kohl's and Bass Pro Shop, and then I'll show you in a minute, there's a arcade that still is in operation. Even the police have left. And this is the only store that's still in operation, the arcade. So someone at the arcade told me that one of the ideas was to rejuvenate this place by making it like a fun arcade. That's why they are still here, and just never panned out. They also told me that they do have a skeleton crew for maintenance and have a janitorial staff still on duty. In case you're wondering why there are flying pigs and why you see a lot of pigs in the Cincinnati area, it was because it used to be known as Porkopolis due to its pork industry. And here's their drained pond that used to shoot jets of water up into the air. This Forever 21 store still has displays in the window. Like I said, it's very strange what stores chose to leave behind and what they chose to take with them. It seems that somebody was able to make it up onto the roof and add their own little tag of graffiti. And the soda machines seem like they are still being maintained, I guess for some of the mall walkers. And here's a sign of the times. This was when blackberries were all the rage. It appears, even though there's a skeleton maintenance crew here and a janitorial service, the lights are not getting replaced as they burn out. And this was a Payless shoe store. Still has their hours listed on the window. Apparently they're closed today. Some wear is showing over here. The tiles have buckled and cracked a little. Let's see what's in here. I'm not sure if this is a sign of the past or the present, but police training used to take place here. It used to be a media play. And there's Kohl's. And I'm not sure what this used to be, but it looked pretty cool. It's like a giant people aquarium. Well, that was fascinating, eerie, creepy, surreal, post-apocalyptic. Insert your favorite adjective here. If you enjoyed this video, please click the subscribe button down below. Also, remember to click the bell icon so you'll be notified of my new videos. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Down below, I have links to my Patreon page if you want to contribute to my adventures. So until next time, this is Cashew, signing off.